Oops. Sorry, camera got stuck. How are you? This is Rosa, ICG Creations. How's it going? Bringing you today a crunchy quesadilla dinner. Let's make it quick and easy. Hubby went ahead and cooked the ground beef for me. So that's already been cooked and drained. I am frying up some corn tortillas. These are store-bought, not homemade. One of the days I'll make some and do a video on it, but I'm not there yet. I've got some refried beans made out of pressure canned beans. So we have our own homemade refried beans. Not totally homemade, but I processed the beans and pressure canned them. Yeah, what I'm doing now is I'm making my crunchy tortilla. You can buy the store-bought kind or you can make your own. These are just plain corn tortillas that I buy from the store for convenience sake. And I'm just going to crunch them up. The beans are on a very, very low simmer while this is being ready. This shouldn't take too long to be put together. I'm going to turn up my heat a little bit. And you can cook, because you want a crunchy tortilla. That's why they're called crunchy quesadillas. Basically, you just toast it on both sides. Fry it, not toast it, fry it until it comes out crunchy. You want them hard. Sometimes when you put your tongs down in the center of it gets hard because, see, the outside is all hard, but the inside not near as hard. So these will taste better if the whole thing's crunchy. So I'm going to continue to do this until they're done. And we'll bring you back when we come to the, actually we can do it right now because this is taking a few minutes. Here is my ground beef. It's already cooked. It's still actually very warm. I'm adding, you add your own seasonings of your choice. I'm adding some buttery steakhouse. And this is whatever flavor you want your ground beef to have. And I'm going to be adding some Mexican seasoning. And I'm doing white pepper instead of black pepper just for a different type of flavor. No reason. I have black pepper, it's right there, but it's right there. But oh, I don't want that one, I want the spoon. Oh. There we go. Now that one's nice and toasty. Now we're just going to mix this up. So I'm going to keep an eye on my tortilla so I don't want it to burn. Okay. That was good. Let's see. Now that the heat's up at the center of that one will get toasty. Well, that's cooked. Well, that's cooking. Let me stir some more. Okay, yeah, you can see me. Move that over a little bit. So now the meat is totally done. Just take a little taste of some meat to see, do I need to add anything? I don't need to add nothing. I don't even need to add no salt. That's got good flavor. Good flavor. Okay, so that was done. Yeah, let me get me another tortilla because that one's a little too toasty for my flavor. I'll grab myself another one. I'm only going to be making 4. 2 for tonight and 2 for tomorrow for lunch. I don't, let me make one more extra. because I don't know how their leftovers are going to be done. Because hubby and I both have to reheat our lunches in a microwave. We don't have an oven at the office for our jobs. So I don't know how well it will reheat. So I don't want to take a chance to make too many. So we'll bring you back when this part's done, and then we'll go to the next space.
They reheated very well. They were still very crunchy.
Okay, now we're going to make our sauce. Blender. Cottage cheese. Sorry, I need to get a spoon. I like to drip out my way. Cottage cheese on the top of that thing. Yeah. Come on. Gotta get in a little groove. Okay, there we go. I don't want it liquidy, I just want it smooth. See? See the texture? I know bad lighting, so I'm moving around so you can see the texture. Okay. A can of green chili. It's called green chili enchilada sauce. We don't, hubby and I don't care for green enchilada sauce. I like it just for the flavor. Sorry, I need to get another spoon because I don't want to pour all of this liquid in here, just some of it. Just need more sauce. It's just going to be me and hubby, so I'm going to double dip. Okay, it's going to be the last time because it's getting too, I don't want it to get too liquidy. But it's still thick. See that? It's still thick. So let's taste it. I'm going to do, say that. Get another bowl. Pour this on the mat, and I'm just going to mix it because I don't want to beat it, because I don't want it to get too liquidy. Okay, yeah, you can still see me. I'll make sure you can still see me. You know what? I'm not plugged in, so I can just bring it closer so you can see what's going on. I think it's going to eat the whole thing because it tasted good, but it didn't taste as good as it should have. So now I'm just going to mix it up. Okay, yeah. Much, much better. Still has a little too much cottage cheese for my flavor, but it's not bad. It could be better, yes, but I don't want to open another jar of sauce because it's only going to take a very, very small amount. We'll put these back in the fridge right quick, and then we'll go back to putting it all together, and we'll be almost done. So the sauce is ready, that's ready. My onions are for mine. Let's put this thing together. Let me turn the skillet on so it can get nice and warm. Okay, let's get the cheese. Hubby was gracious enough to shred all this cheese for us. Okay, so we've got, look, let's move you around so you can see everything. Ground beef, cheese, tortilla. We're going to put our mixture in here. It's our beef mixture. You could do chicken if you want chicken. You could do steak strips, little thin, long strips, if that's what you like. You can use pretty much any meat. Totally up to you. Yes, I know hubby likes a lot of cheese. There's my fried corn tortilla. It's going to sit right on top. And we're going to fold it up. Okay, it's not going to work. They didn't have the great big burrito style tortillas, so I had to stick with these. So let me add a little bit more cheese on top because I know hubby likes cheese. That way the tortilla and the cheese will stick to each other. And we're just going to, these, typically what you would do is you would fold it all the way around and then you would only use one tortilla. But this one, because they're not big and I didn't cut down my tortillas, let's bring it back over here. My skillet is on, it's nice and hot. So now we're going to toast this. Make sure if you have any loose meat because it's not wrapped. It's not as a wrap. I didn't intend to do a wrap. I kind of did and I kind of didn't. This is my first time making it this way. Let me get a big spatula, my big nice white spatula. Oh, I forgot to put my beans on there. Well, in a way it's kind of good. Now let's put the tortilla back on. Oops, don't want to lose my cheese. Now let's see if I can flip it without making a big mess. Okay. Oh, made a mess. Oh well, it is what it is. I did start off with a clean stove, so it's okay for me to do this, but I know I did it. So this is not going to turn out as best as I was hoping it would, for it to stick to each other. And I don't have one of those little pressy things. But it'll still get, because I'm going to slice this into 4 slices, so they can be more manageable when you eat them. So now I'm just going to take all the excess meat. We want the bottom side to get toasty, like this side got toasty. See that? See how it's all nice and toasty? Okay. But then after this, we're done. And we can do a taste test. Well, let me get myself a big, nice, sharp knife. Let me just cut this. Turn my burner off. Let's turn you around so you can see what's going on. Let's get all his meat for him. Okay. Let me just open this up. Oh, my tortilla folded over. Folded under. Even though it doesn't look as pretty as it should, but then again, I'm brand new. I'm not a professional cook. The biggest thing is, what does it taste like? That's the most important job. Okay. So let's slice this. I could have put it on a cutting board and transferred it over, but I think it would make a big mess. As y'all know, I'm a messy cook. Okay. That's cutting. Okay, that part didn't cut. Okay, because I'm slicing, remember, 3 layers of tortilla. Got 2 flour on the ends, top and bottom, and then that corn that's in the center. That's what makes it a crunchy quesadilla. There we go. There we go. Come on, cut it. I don't have no wrist action, no wrist power. If Hubby was here, slice, slice, slice. He'd be doing it in just a second. There we go. Now there are 4 slices right there. Now let's get our sauce. I'll just have my spoon. Where did I put my spoon? Let's grab another one. I want a big one. I'm not going to put it all over. I'm going to let him decide how he wants it. So I'm just going to put it in the center. So let's do the taste test. Let's bring you up just a minute. I'm sorry, I'm just sweating because I'm hot, hot, hot. Let me get the smaller one. Now, because it's not sticking together, it's going to be a little bit on the messy side. Oh, that's hot. That's hot. It's going to have to bend it. So, I'm folded it in half, have so I could do a taste test. That sauce is fantastic. I wouldn't add nothing to it. I'm not a sour cream person. I cook with it on occasion, but I really don't care for it, even if it's cooked or baked, because you can taste it. So I'd rather do the cottage cheese. I personally don't need to add salt to it. I don't need no pepper. I don't need any flavoring. I can definitely taste the crunch of the corn tortilla and the rest of the rest. So this is my take on crunchy quesadillas. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye. One more bite.